Hey everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Mr. Derek, Brudders book illustrator, and today we get to draw a really fun pumpkin folding surprise.
Hey everyone, this is the preview of our folding surprise and what it's going to look like at the very end. Now this thing actually opens up to a really cool surprise, but I'll get to show you guys what it looks like on the inside at the very end. So you just gotta stay tuned and watch the video and you'll be very surprised when we get to reveal what's inside. Now for this project, I tried something different. We used just a marker this time. This is a very fun, simple project, but if you guys like using pencils or crayons, it's totally up to you. You can use those. And I even used my usual markers to color. But again, you guys can have a fun time coloring this with anything that you have at home. All right, I'm ready to get started to show you guys how to make this pumpkin folding surprise. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our paper and fold it in half for our folding surprise. So I'm gonna crease my paper in half like this. And then I'm gonna take this bottom part, I'm gonna come right back up to the middle. We're gonna fold that as well. Then I'm going to turn this over. It's a lot of fun. We get to take this top piece of paper and we're going to line it at the bottom the best we can and then do another fold here. Okay, so once you have it folded together, we're going to open this up flat. And that way, when you guys can press these back, see that it's going to fold in half, but stop about this far down. That way we can draw on this part of our paper. And then when we lift up, we'll have a really cool surprise in the middle. If you don't see yours doing that, you may have it on the other side. You just need to turn it around and find that it can fold just like this. All right, and we're gonna do something new today. I usually use pencil, but this is a really easy and fun project. So I'm gonna use a Sharpie this time. So you guys can continue using your pencils. If you got a black marker, go ahead and use that as well. And then I'm gonna color this at the end because I love coloring, and I'm going to use some color markers for that. So the first thing I want to do is on the bottom, I want to go ahead and draw in our pumpkin shape. So I'm going to start right here where our line meets, or crease here, and I'm going to do a nice, easy curve shape. This is going to be the outside of our pumpkin. There we go. And then however big you want to make your pumpkin, I'd say make it a pretty good size because we want to be able to put some facial features in there. So I'm going to move over quite a bit, and then I'm going to start just below here, kind of around the same area. Draw a straight line going across. And then we're going to come right back up to our crease here. And then I'm going to continue to draw right over that. So we're going to draw the top of our pumpkin. And I'm going to continue that curve going all the way to the other side. And then let's add a little stem at the top. So we're going to draw a line going over to the left, over to the right, and then right back down on top of our pumpkin. All right, so let's add in some eyes. So I'm going to start on this part of our paper down here, and I'm going to make sure I have room for a smile too. But for the eyes, I'm going to start by going around like this with a nice size circle, and I'm going to stop right here, almost like a letter C. And then I'm going to take this area and I'm actually going to add in another little circle that connects. So it's the eye of our jack-o'-lantern. Is that cool? And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So again, I'm going to start about right here. I'm going to do almost now a backward C. We're going to go up. We're going to come around. And we're going to stop. And then I'm going to add in that other little circle right here. So now it looks like it has two little eyes inside our pumpkin. Now I made these eyes pretty big, so I have a nice size smile I'm going to be able to put in. So my smile is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to run it a little bit more up on the side here. So we're going to come down from our eye, and then I'm going to stop about right here. And then I'm going to add in just a little front tooth, just a little almost full square here, and then continue our smile going under our next eye, and then we're going to go all the way up about as far as I did on this side. And then I'm going to come back down about right here and stop. And then I'm going to add in another little tooth down here, just like a little block shape. And then make my way over all the way to the other side of our smile, like that. Awesome. And then on the side, I want to add just a couple little grass blades here. So I'm just doing little lines with my marker just to show that our pumpkin is on the grass or maybe some hay. Depends on what you want to color with that later. So I'm just going to add a couple little lines here just to show there's some ground. And if you want, you can add a couple little details as well, like maybe some texture on a pumpkin. We can do a little line here, maybe one that comes down on this side. You know, nothing too crazy, just a couple little marks. And I think that's perfect. I think that's all we need to do for right now, and then we can get started on the inside of our folding surprise. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna open up our paper. I'm gonna flatten this out a little bit, just so I can really have some fun drawing on the inside. So I'm gonna start at the top. So we're just gonna finish off where we started. I'm gonna draw a line that comes down on both sides. And then just to make it simple, I'm gonna come in a little bit of an angle and then come right back up to the other side. Similar how we carve our pumpkins on the top, there might be a little bit more of a chunkierness on the bottom. So I'm gonna probably keep this a lighter orange down here, and then up here can be more of a traditional, darker orange for our pumpkin. Keep it easy, and then for the bottom here, for our pumpkin, that's going to be the top. Let's go ahead and extend these lines a little bit higher, almost like we're doing a full circle here, and connect them. And then I want to have some things looking like they're popping out of our pumpkin, so I'm going to just draw, and I'm going to keep it on this paper here, so right above this crease, just an oval shape, some type of circle just to show where everything's popping out from our pumpkin surprise. There you go. And then I'll add maybe a couple little vertical lines in there just to show a little texture. All right, perfect. And then if you want to add a couple more little surprising lines, we can just do a little line coming like this, another one curving out like that, and maybe just do one here, and then maybe do one here. That's all we need. All right, and then now we get to have some fun. So we're gonna draw a couple things together, and then I'm gonna let you guys eventually take it over and be able to do some extra activity things that you wanna put in. So first we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna draw some really cool stuff in between. We're gonna start on our first ghost here. So I'm going to go right in this area. This is a good area to draw our ghost. So I'm going to start actually on this side here. We're going to curve up to about right here. Then I'm going to add in a little arm or hand up from our ghost. So it's just a little curved shape. And then I'm going to continue going up about right here. And then eventually I'm going to just start curving my shape around to the other side. Add in another little arm or hand here. And then just curve back to the bottom and stop. And then for the bottom of our ghost, I'm going to just keep it simple and do these nice little curve shapes, leading my pen all the way to the other side. And I have a happy ghost, so we're going to do a really happy smile on our ghost. We're going to put 2 eyes in, one here, and one here. And then I'm going to give our ghost a nice big smile. All right, and then we have a really good area to do something here. So I want to do another ghost on this side. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start a little bit low. I'm going to curve now the opposite direction and add in a little arm. And then I'm going to continue going up and around to the other side. Stop. Add a little arm, and then curve back down here. And again, we're just doing nice little curve shapes at the bottom, connecting our 2 lines together. super easy ghosts, and these are a lot of fun to do. And then with this ghost, same thing. I'm going to do 2 eyes. And this one I'm going to have more of an open mouth smile. So he has a nice smile here, and then it's opened below. All right, and then let's do a couple bats. I think bats would be kind of cool, mixing in with our ghost, and they're really easy. We're going to make this our own version of our bats. So let's just start with a circle shape. A little circle shape here. I'm going to do 2 little eyes, more towards the top of our circle. And I'm going to do 1 triangle up here and another one right here for the ears. And then for the wings, go ahead and go somewhere on your right side. We'll start there. We're going to curve up, curve down, and then whatever room you have left, you're just going to do a nice little zigzag to the circle. So we'll try again on this side. Now the opposite way. We're going to curve out this way, curve back around, down, and then I'm going to just zigzag my way back to our circle. So there we have a nice couple ghosts. We have a bat, and then I'm going to add in maybe 1 more bat down here, just in case if you guys need a little more practice. We're going to do it 1 more time. So I'll do, this is a nice little area down here. So I'm going to do a nice circle shape here. I got 2 eyes. Again, 1 triangle, 2 triangle. And for the wings, we're going to curve up, curve down, and then do our little zigzag. And then on this side, we're going to curve over this way, down, and then a little zigzag pattern to our body. All right, and then I love candy corn. I think they're always one of my favorite candies, so I'm going to add in maybe 1 or 2 more of those, and then I'm going to let you guys kind of take it from there and add in anything that you want, because there's so much space to add really cool things here. So for a candy cane, very simple, just really have a big triangle shape. We're going to do a nice triangle shape, but at the top, we're going to just kind of curve that so it's not as pointy. And then they have those 3 different colors, so we'll go ahead and just do some lines right in between. So we have those 3 separate little orange and yellow colors here. And then I'll probably add 1 more over on this direction. So just a nice smile shape at the bottom. And then you're going to just curve up and back again for your candy corn. There you go. All right, and there you have a really cool folding surprise. I love how this is turning out. I'm going to add in even more candy and maybe a couple other little things just to surprise you guys later. So have fun from here on out. I want you guys to go ahead and use whatever room you have left, add in some more extra candies. Maybe they're your favorite type of candy. You could add in more bats, anything you guys want. So this should be a lot of fun for you. I'm going to go ahead and get started finishing up my drawing, and then I'm going to definitely color it. I think bringing color to this folding surprise will really bring it to life, and I can't wait to show you guys the folding surprise at the end. Hey you guys, we did it. We finished our pumpkin surprise, and I can't wait to show you guys. Let's just get started. We're gonna do a count on 3. 1, 2, 3, boom! This thing came out really great, and I wish this paper was even longer so I can add in so much extra stuff. As you guys can see, I added a few extra little candies that I like to color, and even added a little skeleton bone and our ghost saying, boo! This was a lot of fun, and the best part about the pumpkin surprise is anything can come out of the pumpkin top. I hope you guys had fun with this. You got to add in maybe some extra things that came into your imagination too. Now this is the way that I colored it. It was a lot of fun for me, and you guys can pause it right now and do some of the same markers that I chose, but this is your project. You guys can color it any way you want. You can change the bat or the candy colors to maybe your favorite colors that you like to use, and it's really up to you. I just know this thing was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to doing many more of these for you guys in the month of October.
Hey everybody, that's the end of our show. Thank you so much for doing our folding pumpkin surprise. These were a lot of fun to work on, and I'm looking forward to doing many more this month of October. So can't wait for you guys to join me on the next one. So until next time, we'll see you later.